Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Grille, the Tier 5 German SPG. This one is located on the eastbourne of Paris, and it's under the command of Wazwulf of Quinn. Now, where is he going to park himself to get damage on the enemy on this map with all the buildings? Game on! Well, in actual fact, the Grille has got such a high trajectory that it's actually fairly easy to hide in the cap area and shoot rounds at most of the enemy. The Grille doesn't have a very long range as well, which means that you have to pick a good spot. And oh dear, the M41 on our team's decided to ram into the side of us straight off at the start. Not a very friendly move. I'm not sure he actually realizes it's actually slightly better to park two Artys apart, not to sit them too close, because if you do, you're going to make it much easier for the enemy to work out exactly where you are. And in fact, the M41 is right alongside us. As you can see that on the minimap, his health circle is actually showing overlapping hours. First target seen is a T-34-100, but we've got an M6 now down by the bridge, and well, he's made a bit of a mistake here, because when there's guerrillas in the team, or in the enemy team, you really do need to park away from that rubble. The reason being that that rubble is basically a very easy shot for the Grille. He got his first hit, and he managed to pick up 103 hit points of damage and 136 of stun assist. But if that M6 stays where he is, he's going to take more damage. And that was a direct hit. 187 from that one. In fact, there's not many places on this map that you can park and avoid shells, except maybe where that Viz 44 one is at the moment. He's actually fairly safe from artillery fire, but the M6 is not. And he's just taken another direct hit for 223 this time, because the shell hit the rear of the vehicle. Of course, the other place that you won't be hit by a Grille is if you park close to buildings that are actually on the side of the Arty. So if you have a building in the middle of the map, if you park on the far side, you're safe from the Arty. If you park on the near side to the Arty, then they can hit you. At this moment, he's aiming for the T-34-100, and he gets a hit, 132. Now, I think we just saw a tracer, or at least I saw a tracer coming out from nearby, and I think there's an enemy Arty near this spot. We'll see very much later if he actually did spot that. Yes, there's the tracer. Just saw it go zooming across the map, and he did see it, but I think he's picked a spot. He's trying to work out exactly how far back he needs to move to aim to actually get that little Arty, but I think he's aiming a little too confident there. Fires this round in. Nope. Nothing from that. Well, we can see the M6 has moved underneath the tunnel, and the enemies extended their position. They're actually now in that courtyard down beneath our tanks. Now, he might still be able to get shots on those guys. It's not too difficult. You have to watch out for all these buildings, so they do obstruct the field of fire a little bit. We just saw the T-34-100 take a hit. In fact, there's 3 tanks down there, and I think they're all within range. Yes, they are. So we can actually put a round in there, just waiting for the reload to go through. That'd be quite nice if we could take out the M6 and that T-34-100. He's a one-shot. He only needs a splash to actually go down, but he fires the round at Tiger 1, and unfortunately the building takes it instead. There's the T-34-100. Yep, easy kill for the T-25-2. And in fact, that T-25-2 has been fairly active on our team. He is quite a good player actually as well. Okay, we're looking elsewhere because we've just spotted a Stuttgart Aslains, and out in the field there's a Berzer. That's one of the new Polish tank destroyers. It's a tier 7 game with tier 5 tanks in it. He's holding the aim down at the moment, but he decides to abandon that and see if he can get another shot elsewhere. Unfortunately, he can't. And there's the Berser again. Now, he's virtually a fully blown rescue. He lost sight of him. Oh my gum! That's an incredibly lucky shot. That's when RNG says yes. And the Berser has actually just been taken out. And he wasn't actually aiming at that spot. The shell deviated to the right, or to the left rather, and actually hit the Berser square on and wiped him out altogether. So very lucky shot there. Okay, there's the M6 again. The enemy's getting closer and closer to us. And there's the M41. That must have been the enemy that we saw firing tracer, artillery tracer. And although he didn't get the kill of the M41, he did get some damage from him before the T-25-2 got the kill. So that T-25-2 has benefited again from some of Wazwulf's work. Now, the 15 centimeter Schwer Howitzer, I think, well, Howitzer, Feldhowitzer, is, Schwer means heavy. It's a 15 centimeter. It's capable of doing 480 alpha and 38 millimeter pen. It's got a fairly slow shell velocity. You can see there, 355 meters per second. But it's got a damage radius of 6.7 meters and between 6 to 11 or 10.5 seconds of stun. Well, the Berser has been replaced by a Dicamax. And if we fully dial in, Dicamaxes do not have a lot of armor, so he will make a very clean target for us. Oh, RNG was not giving him that one. He tried again on a blown reticule, and it didn't work this time. And unfortunately, that Dicamax just killed our Zadimika. Again, one of the new Polish tank destroyers. Oh, but he got a hit this time. 199. And the Dicamax goes down to the IKV-65 too. There's only 4 enemies left now. They've got a Viz-44-1, an IKV-90B, an M6, and the Grille. And they are getting closer to the cap area. He's trying to aim for where he thinks the M6 might be. Oh, I think he fancies a shotgun on the Viz-44-1. He ought to be careful. In fact, I would recommend, if you're going to go and do something like this, go into those bushes over there. And that way, you've got some cover. You might not be spotted. But he's definitely going to get spotted now because he's within view range. And he's trying to aim manually at the Viz-44. And he just took a big hit from the Viz-44 for 302. And I'm pretty sure that shell, yeah, you can see it hit the gun shield. That's why it penetrated. But Wazwulf is getting very aggressive. Probably not the best thing to do when there's tanks out there who can wipe you out with one round. And he's getting very close to the IKV-90B. Now, he's got a 90mm gun, and again, he would wipe out Wazwulf with one clean shot. But Wazwulf's hoping for a quick shotgun to take out that IKV. Probably not the smartest maneuver, but he just wants a bit of fun. Okay, he's got close. Oh, we got spotted. And I think it's a proximity spot. He fires snapshotting at the Grille, who fires back at him. And I think that IKV-90 knows we're here now. He's coming round to kill us. We're not loaded. He stops to take an aim shot. And Wazwulf is gone, unfortunately. Oh, and now we're going to see the replay of the final shot. And I think this is almost the end of the game anyway. Yeah, as you can see, it went straight through the gun shield, almost at the same spot as the Viz-44-1. And that was the end of the game. Here's the end of battle results, and that was an ace tanker game for Wazwulf of QU1NN in the Grille. He also got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 8 in that game. His win rate was 4,035. And although they do say you should be aggressive towards the end of the game, I think he was a little too aggressive. He wanted damage from that Viz-44. Of course, he didn't realize the Viz-44, or rather he ignored the fact that the Viz-44 does have a rather powerful gun. And he nearly lost himself to that guy because he only had 15 hit points left after the Viz-44 hit him. And of course, then he tried to take on a IKV 90mm gun face to face, and of course it didn't work out so well. But at least he is showing maximum aggression. He's not going to sit at the back and claim his victory. He's actually going to go out there and take it from the enemy. So let's have a look at team scores and see how well he did. Well, we can see the highest damage in that game was the IKV-90 that killed Wazwulf, who got a high caliber and 3,048 hit points of damage. Second highest damage went to the M6, which is 2,005. And the third highest damage went to the T25-2 on our team, 1,908. We can see that Wazwulf got 1,718 hit points, and he's in 4th place on damage. When it came to kills, it was shared between T25-2 and the IKV-90. They both got 4 kills each. 3 kills went to the Dicamax and 2 kills went to the P43 in the enemy team, and the IKV-65-2 on our team, and the Zadimika, who also got 2 kills. Wazwulf only got the 1 kill in the game. But when it came to base XP, he's in a much better position because the T25-2 got 869, Wazwulf got 829 in 2nd place, and 707 went to the M2Y. He fired 16 rounds, a decent amount of expenditure, 6 direct hits on the enemy, none of them penetrated though, but he did get 12 splash, damage of 1,718, of which 1,633 were closer than, were more than 300 meters, rather I should say. So the other difference was, of course, the damage he got on the Viz-44-1. 2 hits received, both penetrations, and I'm afraid the last one was terminal. 6 enemy vehicles damaged, 1 killed, and 555 hit points of stun assist. Now, he got 11 stuns in that game, but 555 is okay. 27,862 credits on a premium account, 4,975 experience points out of the game. He got a mission completion reward on the experience points, but he didn't get one on the credits. So I suppose he benefits on this side. Well, there you go. The thing for Wazwulf, although he got a super unicorn standard, I think he was a little too aggressive with the enemy, and you need to watch out because if you are going to take on a target with a shotgun, better that he's closer to you so that you can actually just whoop him for 1 straight away and at close range. I don't think he landed that shell right on the Viz-44, and as a consequence, I think that's why the return fire was fairly accurate. It actually hit the gun shield, and that's why he lost so many hit points from that last round. Even so, a nice ace tanker. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.